been a while. I doubt that you've missed me. I wanted to do an addendum about a week and a half ago for How Bad Is Music Today, which is a video that I didn't expect a lot of people to even notice. And the stuff that I got was like such intelligent conversation, young and old, just from all over the place. It wasn't a completely huge video or anything, but people really, there was some really cool conversation that got out of that, and I haven't even checked it in a while, and it's like so many people that, and I just wanted to thank the people who just wanted to share some truth about the subject, because I didn't think, I thought I was the only one. And then, right when I was starting to think of how I would make the video, Michael Jackson passed away. And I said, you know what, I'm going to wait, because I don't want this video to get like, I don't want this video to be one of those where it's like 1 million views just because it has Michael Jackson in the thing. I want this to just be low profile, which most of my videos are. But, I wanted it to just be about music in general. But I couldn't make the video the way I wanted to without mentioning Michael Jackson. I don't think a lot of people my age and younger really understand what the death of Michael Jackson actually means in this country. A lot of people think, oh well, it's that guy with the weird face and he does a moonwalk and he did Thriller and that's why people are sad that he's gone. And that's not the reason. Thriller is important. I'm not saying I'm not saying Beat It and Billie Jean are irrelevant. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that his death is pretty much the death of one of the only reservoirs of talent that we've got left in this country. I'm going to just say it, because it's not that we don't have talented people out there right now. A lot of people, they did a little comment on how bad is music today, and they were saying, there's this good music out there. You just gotta look for it. You gotta look for it. There's good music. Everybody can find the good music out there. You just gotta find it. You just gotta pay attention and find it. Look for it. It's not on the radio. It's not on TV. But that's the problem. See, the fact that we gotta go out there and scrounge for decent music, that should tell you a little something about what's going on right now. We haven't really opened our eyes and opened our mouths and complained enough. The people that, they want to say, oh, well, you shouldn't complain about it, just look for it, look for the good music. Well, those are the people that have their one little band that they like some niche groups like the White Stripes, for example, or slightly less mainstream like Linkin Park. Linkin Park isn't really mainstream. They don't like the mainstream idea. They're doing their own thing. That's cool. The problem is nowadays you've got that same demographic that has most of the money that gets fed into the music industry, which is your 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old kids. Okay? If you just got this big conglomerate of mediocrity, and that's the pop scene, if that's what's really going on, then what 13-year-old is really going to feel comfortable running around saying, I like AC/DC, I like Michael Jackson, I like Janet Jackson, even Janet Jackson? You can't really say it right now. Oh, you're not cool. You should be listening to the hip hop scene right now. You should be listening to Britney Spears. You should be listening to Miley Cyrus. You should be listening to all that stuff. I've got the luxury of not giving a crud about what you think about me. I don't care if you don't like the fact that I like Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. I don't care. But 10 years ago, well, as a teenager, 15 years ago, you can't walk around saying that you like certain groups unless it was the mainstream, the pop scene. And I had the luxury of being an 8-year-old 20 years ago and having a Michael Jackson, having a Paula Abdul, having Madonna, having AC/DC still doing some stuff, having the old groups from the 70s still really rocking it out. I had that luxury because those were the reservoirs of talent. Do you hear what I'm saying? Those were the groups of people that were still plentiful when I was a kid. Where are they now? Most of them are making their money with production companies or they sell bottled water or something like that. They've got other stuff going on. They're selling shoes or whatever. They got perfume lines. Or they got clothing lines or something like that. They're making their cash on stuff that has nothing to do with music. Where are the reservoirs of talent? They're making their money elsewhere. That's what. And Michael Jackson was going to try. He was going to try. He was going to try to make his music happen. So, you tell me, where are the reservoirs of talent? Not the little pockets of people. I'm not talking about like one or two guys out there that are still playing the guitar and still know how to play more than 6 chords. I'm talking about reservoirs of talent. I'm talking about, where are your Motowns? Okay. Where are your big hit R&B groups? R&B, not these boy bands, not these idiots running around. I'm talking about reservoirs of talent. I'm talking about powerhouses. Where are they? Well, they're not there. And that's why the little mediocre people can sweep in and take their place. And that's why they're on MTV. That's why they're on VH1. That's why they're on the radio. That's why they're in the minds of our teenagers and our tweens. Because those kids, they don't have a choice. They have to buy into it. Otherwise, well, you're not cool enough and you can't have friends. And you can't have your little ecological system of cliques. You can't really feel comfortable just going to school. Just being cool in your neighborhood. You can't do that. Because your reservoirs of talent are not there. They're not there as a way to say, hey, this is how I am. What about you? Kids don't feel comfortable saying that stuff. So I'm going to endorse a kid right now. I don't know how old he is. I think he's like a teenager or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Rama. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. This kid knows what he's saying. Okay? If you really want to understand the tragedy of today's music, listen to this kid talk and understand what he's going through. Because we're adults, we got it together. But the kids, that's who they're preying on right now. So R.I.P. Michael Jackson, and peace, and I'll catch you guys sometime.